Hey guys, it's Jessie. Today we're back at it again with the face down creatures. I'm playing Zimone, Mystery Unraveler. Playing some big stuff face down, hoping to cheat it face up.
Hey guys, Ethan here, and today I'm going to be playing Winter, Cynical Opportunist. The goal of the deck is to get a bunch of cards in the graveyard, trigger Winter's Delirium ability, cheat out a bunch of big flashy permanents, and then it will be their winter of their discontent.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Micah, and today I'm going to be playing Valgavoth, Harrower of Souls. The plan for my deck is basically to bring as much pain as possible to my opponents on each of their turns, power up Valgavoth, and hopefully burn them all down to 0.
Hi, my name's Steven, and I'm playing Aminatou, the Veil Piercer. My entire goal of the deck is to try to cheat out big flashy enchantments with her miracle ability.
Hey guys, it's me, Micah. You may recognize me from some of the videos on our channel. I also edit the videos, and I manage the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support. We've hit 500 subscribers, and to celebrate, we want to give away a Duskmourn Nightmare bundle. There are 2 things you need to do in order to enter in this. First, you need to subscribe, and second, you need to use the secret word in the video in a comment below. That's all you have to do. We hope you enjoy the game. Right, ready to open our precons so we can beat each other to death with them?
Let's do it.
YouTube's gonna love that line.
Alright, let's see what I get from my collector pack. Alright, let's go serialized. I don't think there's anything serialized in this
Showcase
set.
chainsaw and a foil saw. Let's go! The saws!
Attention climbers! Please hold on! The saws are on the way!
Alright, okay, Waltz of Rage and Skull Snap News. This is awesome because this is actually going in a deck I have.
I got Come Back Wrong.
That's a good card.
Shrewd Storyteller.
I also got a Shrewd Storyteller and I can't pronounce this dude's name. It's someone's
Valgavoth Slayer!
Yeah,
Let's
Valgavoth
go!
Slayer.
That's me!
That's so cool.
Look at all the devils I have.
Are they devils on with the back? They gotta be something
Yeah,
else.
they got something else on the back. Scarecrows.
Alright, so I got my green-black sleeve.
It's all devils and scarecrows, and then a human soldier for Bastion of Remembrance. I don't have anything else.
Oh, I forgot Worldspine Worm was pre-printed in this deck.
Yeah.
You forget that AC was.
I didn't know AC was
Yeah.
pre-printed in this deck.
AC being in that deck is wild.
AC being reprinted.
I love AC. I used to have that deck back when Commander Legends came out, and it was nuts.
Yeah, they're definitely upping their game on deck lists, I feel like.
I think so. I think they really want people, for praise, I think they really want people to be able to just crack open a precon and at least be able to sit at tables with their friends who have built decks.
Yeah.
Like, you don't feel like, well, I'm completely out of this game because it's precon.
Yeah, and that's always been like the overall consensus too. So it's like, what I'm playing. It's like, oh, I'm playing like a 5 or 6. What are you playing? A precon.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking how they're putting actual lands in precons now instead of just giving you every tap land they can think of.
All the guild gates and the life gain, which I don't mind life gain lands, but if you'll give me something that comes in untapped, I'll like that better.
If it's gonna come in tapped, it's got to scry or surveil me something.
That's kind of how I feel
right.
too. Yeah.
Like, life gain, I don't care about. But like all the temple lands, I'm like, yeah, I will scry or surveil.
Most of my budget decks will end up with some amount of the life gain lands, but now they've reprinted so many of these other ones. I feel like it's easy to make budget decks with like even the filter lands or whatever. Like,
But
you got options.
I'm with you. If it's coming in tapped, I want it to like synergize with things I'm doing too. I don't mind like the artifact tap lands if I got artifact synergy, or obviously the snow lands if you're doing snow stuff. Oh, it's the maple syrup smell! It's the maple syrup sleeve smell! No, I love it.
I love it.
All right, we're done sleeving up, opening, all that fun stuff. Jesse had my land in his pack.
Dang.
I did.
All right.
Oh, speaking of Jesse,
Yo, I get to go
Jesse will be
first. Let's
going
go.
first this game. Let's do it.
All right, everyone good?
Yep.
All right, I'll start things off. I'll play a forest and I'll pass.
Did you draw?
I did not draw. Yeah, that's like a whole thing I have to do.
Sometimes.
It's still fat. I'll still pass.
Tried to cheat, disqualified.
That was fast.
Tried to cheat, putting myself into a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Got it.
I will open with Twilight Mire, tap for colorless, and play a Haywire Might.
Where maybe?
It might. That's my turn.
I'll draw. I'll make it simple and just go Terramorphic Expanse and pass.
Draw. Play a Tainted Field and pass.
I will draw for turn. I will play a Hinterland Harbor. It'll come in untapped because I control a forest, and I will tap 2.
That's why he played the forest first.
It is why I played the forest first. I'll play a Shigeki Jukai Visionary. I believe that's how you say that.
Those are certainly words.
Those are certainly words, and then I'll pass.
Untap, draw. I'll play a Jungle Hollow. It'll come in tapped, and I'll gain and life. And that's my turn.
Alright, it's your end step. I'm gonna sack and tap and sack my Terramorphic Expanse and look for a mountain to put on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle my deck. Nice.
I'm ahead. I'm winning.
He's winning.
Winning.
Not like this. I'll tap up, keep draw. I'm gonna play a Graven Cairns. I'm gonna tap a mountain and a Graven Cairns to cast Enchanter's Bane. So Enchanter's Bane is an enchantment that at the beginning of my end step, target enchantment deals damage equal to its mana value to its controller unless that player sacrifices it.
Oh.
So Shigeki at my end step is going to deal 2 damage to Jessie unless Jessie sacrifices Shigeki.
That is mean.
Okay.
It really makes me super stoked about
Your enchantment.
my enchantments that cost 7.
Alright, so that's my end step. Jessie will take 2 or sacrifice Shigeki.
I'll take
And
2.
On your end step, I'm going to land cycle Ash Barrens to go get, basically.
Do you mind if I read this?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just at the end of my end step. I just choose one.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's not just gonna keep pinging like everyone with the enchantment. With an enchantment, I have to choose which enchantment.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like, okay, if I keep all of this on the field.
Every enchantment.
Oh, look at that!
Every-
You're taking 35 unless you. Jeez.
That would have been brutal out the gate. Like,
Yeah, no.
I'm going to play a Starfield Mystic and pass. Love that card.
untap. I'll draw for turn. I'll play an island as land for turn. I will tap 2. I'll play an Overgrown Zealot. He's a mana dork that I can add 1 mana of any color or add 2 mana of any one color, but I can only use it to turn permanents face up.
We prefer the term mana geek now.
Mana geek.
Mana dweeb.
Mike, I'll punch you for 1 since you hit me
No!
for 2.
Dang.
And I will pass the turn.
Alright, on top. I'll draw. Tap 2. And I'll play Sakura Tribe Elder. And I hate to have to play this early. I'm gonna Bajuka Bog. I'll get yours. Yeah. Yeah.
No, what if I wanted my Terramorphic Expanse back?
His options were a Terramorphic
Too bad.
Expanse or an Ash Baron.
And right, yeah. But I figured he had maybe more graveyard shenanigans in the demon deck. And you know what? Yeah, I'll punch you, Micah. Yeah. Sucker. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. One tap, upkeep, draw. I will go ahead and play a mountain. I will tap my mountain into my Graven Cairns, producing 2 black and then a red. I'm going to cast Bastion of Remembrance, which will then give me the 1 non-Scarecrow, non-Devil token that I was given in the Precon, a Human Soldier. And that will be my turn. Now you can't swing that thing at me again.
Bet. I can.
Can't. Can't.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, at the end step, I gotta choose Shigeki again. I'm sorry. Enchanter's Bane. There's no other enchantments on the board.
That's not true at all.
Target enchantment deals damage equal to its mana value to its controller unless that player sacrifices it.
You have 2 enchantments.
There is other enchantments on the battlefield, but I already took the 2, so we're good.
I would like to clarify if Shigeki does get sacrificed.
Yep, I do still have to choose one of
You
mine.
have to choose yours.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, so Thriving Out.
Thriving out, I'll pick. I'll do white. That will be my turn.
Alright, I will untap,
I guess I did during your Azorius.
draw return. I am going to tap 4, and I will cast my commander.
Nice.
Zimone Mystery Unraveler.
What do?
So she has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield the first time, I manifest dread. So I'll look at the top 2 cards of my deck, put one in, face down as a 2/2, and the other into the graveyard. And anytime a land enters the battlefield after it's triggered the first time, I can turn target face down permanent face up. So we're gonna play a land for turn.
Manifest Dread.
Look at the top 2.
I really like that mechanic. I don't know.
Yeah.
When they introduced it, I was like, that. I really like that version of like putting something face down on the battlefield.
Put
I
this
do like
face
it
down
a-
as a 2/2, and I'll put an island in the
A
graveyard.
lot more than like Portel and all the other.
I like those two. The only one that I got annoyed with a little bit was Disguise, because it's dumb. Well, it just adds another thing to morph. So I don't know, but I do really like Manifest Dread.
Manifest Dread is just it streamlines the process. It just makes it great.
Yeah, I'm liking it a lot from what I've read on it and theory crafted with it. Micah, I'm gonna punch you for 1 again.
With my human soldier
It has
around.
1/3.
Yeah, my 1/3. I'll pass.
Not like this.
At your end step, I'm gonna sacrifice my Security Trap Elder. Search my library for a basic land card. One I could run to.
Beautiful.
On tap. And draw. You know what? I think I too will cast my commander. Winter, Cynical Opportunist. It's a 2/5 with Death Touch. When he attacks, I mill 3, and he has Delirium. At the beginning of my end step, I may exile any number of cards from my graveyard with 4 or more card types among them. If I do, I can put a permanent card from among them onto the battlefield with a finality counter on it. So finality counter is if it will leave the battlefield, exile it. And I will play a land for turn, Temple of Milady. Scribe 1.
Okay. I will untap. Upkeep. I'm gonna play a Swampity Swamp. I will also run like a move to my end step. Sorry, Jessie.
It'd be like that. I understand.
I will Shigeki. I'll choose Shigeki for Enchanter's Bane.
I'll take 2.
That is my turn.
I'll play an Island.
Is it?
There's no red. I'll pay 3 for Unraveler's terms. And it's pass.
Tap. Return. I will play a command tower as my land for turn, and I will manifest dread.
Spooky.
We are going to put experimental lab and safe room into the graveyard, and we will manifest this one. Let's see. I'll go ahead and I will tap 2. I will return Shigeki to my hand and reveal the top 4 of my deck and put a land onto the battlefield
Dang.
tapped.
No.
Dang. Got him. Just double check, make sure I'm not about to play an enchantment.
No lands.
No lands.
They
That's
all
a-
go to the graveyard.
That's a rip.
I'll tap 2. Alright, I'll tap 2. I'll play Growing Dread. It has flash, and it says when it ETBs, I manifest dread.
Is it an enchantment?
It is not. Oh, it is an enchantment, yeah. It is an enchantment. It's a second enchantment that also deals 2 damage to me.
It's okay. You can sacrifice it if it does, like, basically put the important thing on there. Steven can't keep getting away with not playing enchantments.
That's this one, and I'll throw Zimone's
Oh, he's about
Hypothesis
to,
into
I'm
the
sure.
graveyard.
Maybe, like, I'm all about, like, waiting for the base to drop, right? Like everyone else has everyone else commander out, and when is it gonna happen?
This also
Sunny was
says
not.
this also says whenever I turn a permanent face up, I put a 1/1 counter on it.
Okay.
So with that, I'll just tap 2. I'll play Shaking the Key again,
Oh no.
and I'll pass.
Now I have 2 choices. Well, 4 choices.
Yeah. I'm gonna harmonize. Play Tree of Tales, no land for turn. And I'll tap Tree of Tales to cast Narwhal and Dryad. It's a 1/1 with Death Touch, and it has Delirium, gets +2/+2 as long as there are 4 more card types among cards in my graveyard. We're not there yet, we're only at 2. I will move to Combatives. Steven, I'm going to visit you with a 2/5 with Death Touch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that.
When he attacks, I mill 3 cards.
Well, hold up. It's like, well, in that case, can't really do anything about it. It's an attack trick.
I have not hit Delirium. Do I want to sack my Haywire Might just to eat something? Not really. I think I want to hold on. I feel like he's going to come in handy later. I don't know what Steven's got up his sleeve, but yeah, I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Tap.
Either I just realized how spoopy your shirt is.
It is.
Draw.
Yes.
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 Oh, I drew it?
Let's go.
2 or 3, 4. Bogus. God of Slaughter.
Yo.
So he is a 7/5 legendary enchantment creature god. He's indestructible as long as my devotion of black and red is less than 7. He's not a creature.
He's always indestructible.
Yeah.
As long as.
Oh, yeah, it did sound like that. That's not how I meant, but yes.
He's not always a creature. He is
so,
always
yeah.
So he is a creature right
1,
now.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, he's not.
Almost a creature.
Okay.
He's like just right there at being a creature. And then at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, Mogus deals 2 damage to that player unless they sacrifice a creature.
Ooh, sense a theme going on with this deck.
Sadness. That is my plan.
The theme is sadness.
The theme is
for everyone else.
grief. Yeah. Grief got banned, but not
Not in
this deck.
Commander. Not in Commander.
So now I will move to my end step. Jesse, I'm sorry.
Both of mine only do 2. It's not that big. It's
So
not that deep.
I'll choose the Growing Dread.
Yeah, I'll just take 2.
Yeah,
Could sacrifice it.
And sacrifice my 1/1 counters?
that is my turn.
No.
Mogus is at your upkeep,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
so second something.
You don't do both.
Either or.
Oh.
One or the other.
No, should I do that?
Okay. So Valgavoth says, whenever an opponent loses life for the first time during each of their turns, I put a +1/+1 counter on him and draw a card.
Let's go ahead and destroy. I'm gonna go look for 2 basic lands, put them on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle.
Or you just like run it out at turn 3, and then just no one has a board anymore for the rest of the game until you get rid of it, like, because you're just having to sack and take damage every time. That would be awful.
All the little dudes.
All little tutus.
What are they called? Are they?
They are manifested
They're
creatures.
manifests.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they had like a special
Different name.
like a they're nightmares. Or
Does
something.
anyone like to cut my deck? Yeah, I believe that will be my turn.
Untap.
Upkeep. Would you like to sacrifice a creature or take 2 damage? Lose 2 life. But, no, it deals 2 damage.
Or, I'm sorry. Okay.
But I do get a +1/+1 counter on Valgavoth and draw a card.
He is now a 6/6.
Ethan, how do I say this person's name?
Sentinel Hierophants.
Okay. I will tap 4.
Where's a Hierophant?
Yeah, we know what it is.
Let's say that one more time. It's what?
Sentinel Hierophant.
Sentinel Hierophants. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that. All of my creatures have. I can tap that green.
They're all mana dweebs.
Yeah.
I am going to tap 3, and I'll tap this for 2 to turn it face down, face up. I will flip up Tatioa, Botanical Druid.
Sick.
So this has landfall. Whenever I land into the battlefield, I'll draw a card and gain a life. I will tap 2. This to return Shigeki to my hand, and look at the top 4. Put a land onto the battlefield. We got there.
No!
Got there again.
Oh no!
Okay, I will put the
Options.
I'll put the Flooded Grove onto the battlefield. It'll come in tapped.
Landfall trigger.
Landfall trigger, all Manifest Dread.
And
Yeah, and I will I'll do the draw gain a life trigger first. Yeah, and then I will Manifest Dread.
You're making me want that deck too, Jess.
This deck is really fun. So I will put this face down, and I will put a Thornwood Falls into the grave.
alright. Synergy.
Oh, this gets a +1/+1 counter
Oh yeah, because it turned face up.
because it turned face up. See, I knew I didn't want to sacrifice it. I will play my land for turn, which is going to be Myriad Landscape. It'll come in tapped. And I will have a landfall trigger here and here. I'll draw first. Gain a life.
I don't feel so bad now. I'm burning. I was gonna talk to you now.
I will flip up a giggling skitter spike.
Oh yeah, the Toy Story
Yeah,
thing.
the Toy Story
that's
reference.
horrifying.
It has indestructible. Whenever giggling skitter spike attacks or blocks or becomes the target of a spell, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent, and it has monstrosity 5.
Dude, wow. Its power.
It's currently a 1/1, but I can pay 5 into it and give it 5/1/1 counters.
Okay.
Or actually, it's currently a 2/2 because it was flip face up. And that is going to be my turn. I'll pass.
That's your end step. I'll tap for green. I will sacrifice Haywire Might, and Mogus is not a creature, is he?
He's not a creature.
Well, I will exile a non-creature enchantment.
He is exiled.
I will gain 2 life instead of losing 2 life.
Nice.
Look at that. Let's go. Alright, I'll tap. Draw. I've also got Delirium online with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll play Forest. I think I'll start by moving to combat. I think that's the play first. I'm gonna visit you with a 2/5 with Death Touch.
I'm going to block with the 2/2.
Okay.
You killed an Arcane Signet.
Okay, it was on attack trigger, so yeah, I got that there. And enchantment. Alright. I will tap 5. I will cast Ishkana, Graph Widow. Ishkana is a 3/5 with reach and also delirium. Whenever Ishkana enters, if there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard, I will create 3 1/2 green spider creature tokens with reach. And then I can pay 7 mana to
Oh wow.
to make somebody lose life for each spider I control.
That's
So I will make 3 of those spiders. Secretly, as you're about to find out, a token deck. Little did you know. Then I think I'll cast Reanimate. AC, please.
Gotcha.
Do you pay life equal to its CMC?
I do.
Okay, so Valgavoth will trigger.
I will.
Because you lose life, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
So gain a counter, draw a card.
6. Alright. And then I'll have an AC. Then, as my second land for turn, I will play a Tainted Wood. I'll put landfall trigger. Whenever a land I control enters, I may draw a card. Tap 3. cast Burnished Art.
Rose, you stole your card.
I was done with it.
Fair. I will move to my end step, where Winter will trigger. I will take 4 cards. I'm sorry, I will take any number of cards from my graveyard with 4 or more card types. They're exiled, and then I can put a permanent from among them with a finality counter on it. So let's see. Yeah, so that's 3. These are all exiled. But I'll put Hornet Queen, I think, onto the battlefield with a finality counter on it.
Nice.
Finality.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
And when Hornet Queen enters, create 4 1/1 green Death Touch insects with flying. Oh, just a token deck. They knew what they were doing. Cool. I have Board State. Oh, he's tapped. I attack with him. So yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right.
Didn't do much.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'm gonna play Spine Rock Null as my land for turn. Hideaway 4 trigger. Let's do.
Exile permanently.
No, not in my demon deck. Then I will pay 1, 2, 4 an Arcane Signet. That is going to be my turn. When I move to my end step, I choose an enchantment. Ethan has no enchantments yet.
I still do not.
Am I the only one with enchantment still?
You're the only one with an enchantment still, so choose your little growing dread boy.
I'll suck this.
All right, that's my turn. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards again.
Let's see if I'm gonna do something this turn. I will go ahead and bring out Aminatou. She's out here. We're doing things.
Hey, achievement unlocked. All the commanders on the battlefield at once.
Opens.
Alright, I'll untap. I'll move to my upkeep and draw a card. Okay, so I'll start off by paying 2. I'll play Trail of Mystery. This is an enchantment that says whenever a face-down creature enters the battlefield, I search my deck for a basic land. Put it into my hand. 4. I'm going to tap 4.
Alright.
I will channel Shigeki to add 1 non-legendary card from my graveyard to my hand.
Okay.
I'm going to get Scroll of Fate. I'll tap 3 to cast the Scroll of Fate. I'll tap 3. And sack, or tap 2 and sack the Myriad Landscape. I'll go get 2 lands. I will have 2 landfall triggers. So I'm going to draw twice first and then put a, then Manifest Dread, then turn a creature face up.
Okay.
Draw 2. Manifest Dread. I will put this one face down and Azuri's Predation into the graveyard, and then I will turn a face down permanent I control face up. I will turn up the Soul Ring.
Nice.
Ramp.
Since a face down creature did enter the battlefield, though, I will search my deck for a basic land. I will tap the Scroll of Fate. I'll manifest this face down. I'll tap 3.
I'm gonna blast him sack.
I'll float a colorless playing Secura Tribe Elder. I will sack the Secura Tribe Elder to go get a basic land. I'll turn this face up.
Building an army.
I am. This is Curator Beasties. It has
2 landfall triggers also.
Yes, I have 2 landfall triggers as well. Or no, I just have the 1 landfall trigger. Yeah, the Zimone. Yeah, I'll draw after that. I gotta
Also, don't forget to gain your life.
It's true.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So yeah, this has reach and All colorless creatures I control enter the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters. Ooh. And whenever this attacks or enters, I manifest Dread. Ooh. Since I flipped it face up, it didn't technically enter.
Yeah.
So draw a card. I'll just play this island as my land for turn. I will draw a card and gain a life. We're not going to turn this face up. That's it. I'll pass.
Kind of boring. I'll
Kind of boring.
I'll untap. Hopefully your deck does more.
I just did a lot. Like,
Did you?
I feel like it.
Yeah, that was alright, I guess. I'm messing with you, Jesse.
This board wipe gonna taste real nice here in a second. This board wipe gonna taste-
Jesse, do you have any creatures? Oh,
I have a 6/6.
Yeah. Oh, he does stuff too. Surely you don't want to lose that. Let's find out. Nah. Let's find out what's Stephen.
Dang. Fair.
2/5 Death Touch. On attack. Bond.
Is that 4?
Swamp. A Soul Ring. Wow. Oh.
Exiling 4 things to get that Soul Ring back.
Be worth it.
Yeah.
What's that? 5.
Free Soul Ring.
2 green. I'll play Ren and 7. Comes with a 5 loyalty. And he also is going to. Yeah, I'll go ahead and +1 to put him at 6. Revealing the top 4 cards in my library. Put all land cards revealed this way into my hand and all the rest into my graveyard. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll put this creature and this creature in my graveyard, and I'll put these 2 lands into my hand. I will play a land for turn. I'll return Bajuka Bog back to my hand.
Nice.
And I played a land, or a land entered, so I'll draw a card. And Jesse, you getting a thick graveyard over there. I don't know that it's a graveyard-based deck, but
Well, I mean, half of the stuff if I'm not manifesting it, I'm throwing it away.
right. I don't know if that's where I want to go with that. I'll play Viridescent Bog, my extra land.
Right.
Draw a card. All right. I will move to my end step. Winter will trigger. I will exile an artifact, land, a sorcery, and a creature, and I will put Moldgraph Monstrosity onto the battlefield. He is an 8/8 with trample. When he dies, exile him. Return 2 creature cards at random from our graveyard to the battlefield. He will enter with a finality counter. That's my turn.
Okay. I will untap. I'll play Shadowblood Ridge as my land for turn. I want to swing Valgavoth and Ren and my Human Soldier at Ren and 7.
I tried to warn you.
Please don't. I just don't like Ren and 7.
I'm gonna put an insect in front of each of them. No, I'll put an insect in front of Valgavoth, and I'll put Gnarlwood Dryad in front of the human.
Okay. So my guys die.
Yeah.
He did give you a fair warning.
He did. I accept this. Everyone will lose 1 life, 2 life, and I'll gain 2 life because of Bastion of Remembrance.
Oh yeah.
Then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to cast Decree of Pain. Destroy all creatures. They can't be regenerated. I draw a card for each creature destroyed this way.
This board wipe gonna taste real nice here in a second.
That would be painful. So to you first, Stephen.
I don't have any responses.
I don't have any
She
responses
just
either.
got out.
I know, but do you really want to deal with all this?
You said you don't have responses.
Do you just want to hit a small child?
I'm not. Decree of Pain is.
Where'd it come from?
Huh?
Where'd it come from?
The deck?
Whose deck?
The one that Watsy made?
Uh-huh.
They made it for me.
I'll pay 3 into Burnished Heart.
Yeah.
Sacrifice some Get 2 basic lands. 1, 2. So AC triggers twice. 1, 2. Cool. So,
Alright, so let me know how many die. Not those finality garbage boys. 10. Beautiful. Like it. 2, so 12.
7 off of me.
7. So 19 cards. Alright, let's get drawing.
You'll pay for your crimes.
Fourteen, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 cards. And I was absolutely 100% correct. It's mostly lands.
Filter them out, I guess. Get them out of the way.
Yeah. That was supposed to be a joke, Valgavoth.
Good. Discard all of them, and then I'll Bajuka bog them.
Anyone got enchantments?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I have a Trail of Mystery.
Oh, you do? I'll choose that one for my end step with Enchanter's Bane. I'll start discarding, but it's gonna be a sec. It's your turn. I'll work on discarding, but it's gonna be a sec. I have lots of cards in hand.
Tell me how bragging can't be. I'm gonna go ahead and painstakingly recast my kid. Pass. Oh, and discard down.
Untap. Draw turn.
What you got, Justin?
Huh?
So what you got?
I want to play this Mosswort Bridge. It's gonna come in tapped. I'm gonna look at it has Hideaway 4, so I'm gonna look at the top 4 cards in my deck.
Okay.
I will put this one under the Mosswort Bridge. And when I control creatures with power 10 or with creatures with total power 10, I can pay 1 and cast this without paying its mana cost. Go to tap this. We'll manifest this card. Oh, it entered. I'll go grab a land. Because of Trail of Mystery.
Yes.
I'll tap 6. I'll recast my commander. I'll tap 5. I will play a bigger enchantment for Micah to go after.
Uh-oh.
I'll play Primordial Mist. It says at the beginning of my end step, I manifest the top card of my library, and I may exile a face down card I control face up, and I may play it this turn.
Okay.
How much is it?
It's 5.
Let's go.
And that will be it for me. I pass.
I'll untap. Draw.
At the end step, I do manifest a card, and then go find a land.
Oh, 0 Renin 7 to put any number of land cards from my hand onto the battlefield tapped. I'll put 4 lands onto the battlefield,
I do.
including the Bajuka Bog.
Alright, it's got the Armageddon.
I'm gonna get you, Micah.
Yeah.
Bajuka Bog.
Oh, Bajuka Bog mine. Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
It's even funnier a second time.
Want to see me do it again? 6. Winter. Cynical Opportunist. Played an enchantment finally. Into the Pit. I may look at the top card of my library anytime. I can cast spells from the top of my library by sacrificing a non-land permanent in addition to paying its other costs. Cool. That'll be my turn.
Okay. We'll untap. Upkeep a Roni. Draw a Reno.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, only the fanciest.
Oh, I have a beginning of my instant
Oh,
trigger.
yeah,
I forget it, even if I didn't attack. My apologies. Artifact creature.
You better.
Artifact creature, land enchantment. Bit of Ishkan on.
Hello, Ishkan, you're back.
Okay, that's my actual step there.
All right.
Sorry.
Untap, upkeep, I draw again.
No.
Dang it. Okay, so I'll play my land for turn. We're going to do some things.
Make sure I still have delirium.
I'm gonna tap this and its friend for a Mindstone.
I don't mind.
You shouldn't. Till now. I'm gonna tap a mountain into my Shadowblood Ridge for red-black. To cast Bloodseeker, whenever a creature an opponent controls enters, I may have that player lose 1 life.
I got it to May.
You probably won't, right? Like it is. Yeah, it is a May.
I'm really glad that you're super cash money about.
It is in fact a
these
May.
things.
That is very fun to say yes to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To run out my commander again.
Yep.
Valgavoth, Harrower of Souls. And that only affects my opponents. So,
Yup.
got him. Let's see. Jessie,
You've been hitting me with it all game.
I'm gonna let you live because someone
Let's
else
go.
has an enchantment.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna choose you're into the pit, Ethan. You can either sacrifice it or take 3 damage. Or lose 3 life.
Right.
No, take 3 damage.
I'll take 3. Probably should.
And that is my turn.
Right. Untap.
This is a good game.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
On my upkeep, I will surveil. Put both of those in my graveyard. I don't think we're ready for Terminus to come out.
Yo. Okay. All right. First card you drew.
First card I drew.
Is it from the heavens?
It is going to be from the heavens. It is a miracle. This is gonna frog me up real bad though.
Oh no.
Frog
me up,
Scotty.
Oh, you can look at the top of your lab. I can do that too, bro. Anytime I want. No. Suckers. Wow, y'all have to wait to draw the card before you can see it.
I need Bolas' Citadel right now. It's definitely in here.
I doubt it.
I'm like, that'd be crazy if they put that in a precon.
That'd be pretty nice.
It would be.
Hey, look, just remember, Dockside Extortionist was in Precon.
I mean, that's fair. But it was a new card.
They didn't know the power level of it.
It was probably not tested.
Watsy mistake if I've ever heard one. I don't know what to do that I have options. I'm gonna play Utter End on Enchanter's Bane.
Dang. Thanks. Man, I still don't have a grid for it.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
I felt bad that Jessie kept on getting it. And then next, I 100% was going to be the target.
I would think so.
And I will pass.
Alright, I'll untap. Turn. Wow, I get to play a really good land that's actually, or a really bad land that's actually really good right now. I'll play Evolving Wilds. I'll manifest red. We will put this card.
I will, in
manifested.
fact, have you lose 1 life. Valgavoth triggers, so I draw a card.
I'm going to crack this.
So
Now, before I go get this land, Ethan, I would like to make a deal with you.
Oh.
I can punch Micah back for board wiping us,
Yeah.
but I need immunity from you next turn. And I can punch him for a lot.
I don't think that did. He's tapped down too. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's fair. I'm not gonna touch you.
Cool.
I'd also just like to appeal to everyone's senses that I got rid of Enchanter's Bane.
You did.
I don't know exactly how much it's going to help me, but
This land.
But it's gone.
it's gone.
When I get the land, I'm gonna flip up a face down permanent I control. I'll flip up
Rick Smithy.
a Rick Smithy Slumbering Isle. Since it never entered, it doesn't get any slumber
That's
counters.
correct. That's
And
nice.
it'll get an additional +2/+2 since it until the end of turn.
Yep.
Because of Trail of Mystery.
I can't believe I let you not take the Enchanter's Bane last turn. And you're gonna swing into me like that.
I am.
As if you haven't hit him for 10.
I'm gonna tap
It's
6.
either him or myself.
I'm going to cast Aether Gale. I'll return 6 target non-land permanents to their owner's hands.
Yep.
So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sad.
Ren and 7.
Yeah, 5. And we'll return the Bastion of Remembrance as well. Now that since I have creatures with total power 10 or more, right here,
Uh-oh.
we're gonna tap 1.
What's been hidden?
We're gonna play Beanstalk Giant.
How big is he?
He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's at 12 currently.
Also, that's well, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm getting bullied now.
Getting bullied. Oh, I know how to make this work. Okay, I will tap the Scroll of Fate. I will manifest this card.
Okay.
Then I will tap 4. I'll play Eureka Moment. I can draw 2 cards and then put a land from my hand onto the battlefield.
I love that card.
I will put a forest onto the battlefield. I'll have a trigger here and I do still have a trigger from here from putting this on the battlefield face down. I will flip this land face up.
Yep.
It won't enter tapped.
Yeah.
That was the biggest part. This is going to go up by 2, so it's a 14-14. And Micah, I will swing at you with a 14-14.
Yep.
I'm going to go grab my land and then I'll pass.
No. Those weren't permanent, were they?
No, it's just until the end of turn.
I'll untap.
This is a 12, or a 14-14.
Oh, I don't know why I act surprised. Cool. 6 mana. Cast this 6 mana enchantment. Demonic Covenant. It's a kindred enchantment demon. Whenever one or more demons I control attack a player, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Ugh, I don't have demons out. At the beginning of my end step, create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying, then mill 2 cards. If 2 cards that share all their card types are milled this way, sacrifice Demonic Covenant. So as long as the 2 cards do not share every single card type, yeah. So
You should be fine.
I'm probably okay. Do some more demons though. I like demons. They seem cool. Are demons fun?
I mean, they were.
7. Gristlebrand. No, I'm just kidding. Vile Mutilator. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature or enchantment. I'll sacrifice a spider. Has flying and trample. When he enters, each opponent, sacrifices a non-token enchantment, then a non-token creature. So if you
Ouch.
have non-token. Is it really? Oh, well, you have
It's just Aminatou.
I don't feel bad. I'll feel slightly more bad for Jessie, but you have some things.
I'm fine. Okay. So I will sacrifice the Trail of Mystery and this reality shift that I had manifested.
Okay. I'll move to combat. Winter will visit you, Micah.
Yeah.
5. On attack on mill 3. Cemetery Tampering, Stitcher Supplier, and a Suspicious Bookcase. End of the pit lets me look at the top. Cool. I will move to my end step. I have 2 triggers. The beginning of my end step, make a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying, then mill 2. If 2 cards share their type, sacrifice it. I will have that trigger on the stack before Winter. So I'll make a 5/5, then I will mill.
No.
Then Winter. The one easy win. Artifact creature. That's clever now that I think about it. Enchantment artifact. I'll put Whip of Erebos on the battlefield with a finality counter.
Alright. Untap. See if I can recover financially. I made it.
Yo.
I will draw. Black, red, colorless for Valgavoth. Casting my commander again. I'm gonna go black, colorless for Bloodseeker. So again, your creature stuff
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Casting Persistent Constrictor. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, they lose a life, and I put a -1/-1 counter on up to 1 target creature they control. It also has Persist. So when it dies, if it had no -1/-1 counters, it can return to the battlefield under my control with a -1/-1 counter on it. That is my turn. No in-step shenanigans anymore, thanks, Steve.
But upkeep shenanigans.
I do have upkeep shenanigans.
What are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna put a -1/-1 on nothing, but also you're gonna lose a life.
Like, fight me. Like, what do you want to? What are you gonna do?
Which triggers Valgavoth.
I'm gonna pay 2 for Metamorphosis Fanatic. Because of its miracle cost. When it enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target creature from my graveyard to the battlefield.
You lose a life from that creature entering.
That's fine. That's why I was like, I done goofed with putting a Aminatou in my command zone. But I will get Moonblessed Cleric. When it enters, I'll get search my library for an enchantment card, reveal it, and then put it on the top of my library. Or shuffle it, and then put that card on top.
Nice.
And she has a lifelink counter. So I'm going to get monologue text.
Okay.
From Moonblessed Cleric.
And it goes on top.
Yes. I shuffle and goes on top. Go ahead and play Master of Keys.
You will lose a life.
When he enters the battlefield, put X 1/1 counters on him and mill twice X cards with 0. So each enchantment card in my graveyard has escape. Its escape cost is equal to its mana cost plus exile 3 other cards from my graveyard.
Nice.
Pass.
Alright, I will untap.
At your upkeep,
Mm-hmm.
you will lose a life. And I'll put a -1/-1 counter on Zimone.
Sure thing.
Valgavoth will trigger.
I will draw a card per turn. I will play Yabi Maya Coast as my land per turn. I will manifest Dread. We will put that onto the battlefield manifested, and we'll throw a Quandrix Campus into the graveyard.
And you will lose life from Bloodseeker.
I'm gonna move to combat.
Okay.
Micah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you with a 2/2.
Okay. Any more attacks?
That's it.
I don't like this.
I don't know what to tell you here. I don't know if you take it or you don't. That's spooky.
I don't like it at all. So I'll block it with Persistent Constrictor, I guess.
What's its power?
A 5/3.
5/3. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6. It's 5. Cool. I will flip up Body of Knowledge.
Nice.
It's an avatar. Its power is equal to the number of cards in my hand.
Yeah,
which is
which is like-
currently 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 6/6.
Cool.
And
Whenever it's dealt damage, I draw that many cards.
Yeah, so you'll take 5. My Persistent Constrictor will die. I mean, that'll take 5, right?
Yes.
And then my Persistent Constrictor dies because it's a 6/6.
Yes.
And then Persist happens. So come back.
And I will draw all
do you
5
have little
cards.
punch outs with yours?
Oh, yeah.
So how big is Body of Knowledge?
6/6.
Now it's a 1, 2, 3,
11.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's an 11/11. I'm gonna tap Scroll of Fate. I will put this card face down.
Is it a creature?
It is a creature
So
when it enters the
you'll lose
battlefield.
1 life. And Body of Knowledge is still tapped, right? Because it attacked?
Yes,
Okay.
it is tapped. I'll tap 3. We are going to play Cultivate.
Nice.
I'll grab this land. It'll come in tapped. And I'll grab this land into my hand. Even funnier synergy I'm gonna turn this bounce land face up, and I won't have to bounce anything back to my hand.
Nice.
And it doesn't come in tapped. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I will cast Crackling Counterpart. It's an instant. I can make a copy of a creature I control. I'm gonna copy the Body of Knowledge.
Nice.
So I have an untapped copy of him. And that is going to be it. I will pass. Beanstalk Giant's new power is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 17.
You'll lose a life.
Okay.
And then I'll put a -1/-1 counter somewhere. Let's just go ahead and put it on your commander so you can swing it. People are less threatened by the commander damage because 2 racks up quick. And Valgavoth gets triggers.
Yeah. Top card.
I was real scared of what you were about to do, so I blocked at the thing that I thought would come back if you messed with it.
Mm-hmm. I really just wanted to draw cards.
I can see that.
my landfall draw cards got removed, so
Now you just have straight stonks
yeah.
between Beanstalk Giant and double Bodies of Knowledge.
What's that, 5?
It's like, yeah, you're
I'll
gonna
play
take this
Renin
10,
7
or you're
again.
gonna
Okay.
block it and let me draw cards.
Right.
It will come in with 5 loyalty. I will go ahead and uptick to 6 to reveal the top 4. Put any lands into my hands. The rest in the yard. So Command Tower and Reliquary Tower. And Noxious Gearhold, Nyx Weaver. Racking up 3 creature types in that one. Go ahead and play a Reliquary Tower. It's my land for turn. And I will move to combatives. Anybody have flyers or reachers?
I have flyers.
I have a flyer.
None of my stuff is flying.
You also got those 2 big old body of knowledge. They're gonna grow. So Jessie, I'm gonna come at you. A 6 and a 5, both with lifelink, both with flying, 1 with trample. The 6 is with trample.
I have to take both of them.
So 11 damage. 1 or more demon I control attacks the player, so I draw a card and lose a life. Lifelink triggers, so I'll gain 11. Alright. I will pay 1 to cycle Baron Moore. Draw a card. Pay 2 for a Mind Stone. Pay 1 to sack Mind Stone. Draw a card. I'll tap 4 and sacrifice a spider to cast Carrion Grove from the top of my deck. He gets plus XO, where X is the greatest power among creature cards in my graveyard. When he enters, I mill 4 cards.
What is the greatest power among creatures in your graveyard?
Yeah, he will have to enter first. I mean, as of currently, 5.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, he will mill 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is still 5. I will move to my end step. I have 2 triggers. I will make a demon. Mill 2. Yeah. 1. An instant. And a legendary creature. Winter will also trigger. I can exile any number of cards with 4 more creatures or types. So I'll get Cemetery Tampering, Noxious Gearhulk, and Baron Moore. I'll exile. I'll put Noxious Gearhulk onto the battlefield with a finality counter. Noxious Gearhulk enters. I may destroy another target creature. If a creature is destroyed this way, I will gain life equal to its toughness. How big is that Beanstalk Giant?
It's a 17/17. What spell are you casting for that?
Not casting.
Oh, you're not
spell.
casting,
I have
it's
a
a-
Noxious Gearhulk entering the battlefield
Okay. Yeah.
from Winter's triggered ability.
Yeah, it's a 17/17.
I will destroy it.
Sure.
I will gain 17 life.
Oof.
Bilbo. No.
Mike, this feels very similar.
That's my turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep.
I will play for turn a Dragon Skull Summon. First and foremost, tap 1, 2, 3 colorless, 4 colorless, to cast Torture Pit.
Okay.
So currently, Spiked Corridor is locked.
Alright, so what's Torture Pit do?
If a source I control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage plus 2 instead.
Oh,
The
nice.
stuff that I have right now is just losing life, so it's not
Right.
dealing damage, so that doesn't count. But if I have something that would deal damage, then that would count. Oh, you know what? Speaking of which,
Yeah.
2, 3. I'll cast Gleeful Arsonist. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, Gleeful Arsonist deals damage equal to its power to that player.
How big is it?
It's a 1/2.
It's a 1/2. Okay.
So it'll go 1 plus 2.
So it'll be 3 every time.
Ah, so that's how it feels.
Been there before.
1, 2, 3. To cast Bastion of Remembrance. Giving me a soldier. You.
Got a soldier boy.
That is my turn. At your upkeep, you will lose a life. And I'll put a -1/-1 on the Blessed Cleric.
May I draw them?
No. Not for the rest of the game.
Whoa, a monologue tax. How did that get
You're
there?
gonna ask permission.
3, 4. Monologue tax. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell each turn, create a treasure.
You will take 3.
Put this into overdrive.
Darned if you do, darned if you don't.
No, it's fair.
Darned.
I'm going to
Probably better if you don't. But,
I'm going to exile
Just don't
3
play
cards from my graveyard.
this is lose life.
Yeah.
So you're technically safer there.
But your creature would still enter the battlefield, so it's not like.
I'll have to give you more. Exile 3 cards from my graveyard.
You know what I didn't do? That was Valgavoth. I finally missed the trigger. Alright.
DQ'd.
I will play Bottomless Pool. When I unlock this door, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand.
You'll take 3.
Target.
Yeah, so go ahead, target.
So cast.
I'll go ahead and do Valgavoth.
Bruh. You gotta pay 2 life.
Worth it. What's your biggest thing at the moment?
4/2.
Cool.
I have a 6/5 if you're just looking for big.
No,
He's looking.
I'm
to
looking
hit
for
me.
smalls.
He's looking to hit me. Even though he's
I have a
got
2/2.
a billion life out here.
I do.
Yeah, but he also has a billion creatures, so I'm trying to recover some.
Swinging on me ain't gonna help you out.
I'm sure this frog gonna try though. So I'm gonna swing Metamorphosis Fanatic at you. It's a 4/4.
I'll just toss my human soldier in front of it. And you'll lose 1, and I'll keep.
And I will pass.
Alright, I will untap. Go to my upkeep. Zach, do I have any upkeep triggers on your end?
You'll lose a life, and I put a -1/-1. I'll just put a second -1/-1 on Zimone.
Sure. Got 2 of them things. And I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna play an Overflowing Basin as land for turn.
This Bayou child.
I'll throw a Glitch Interpreter into the graveyard.
You will lose a
Actually,
life.
hold on. Does this?
So you lose a life.
You will
Yes.
lose a life from Bloodseeker.
I'm going to tap
They call me
16.
Bloodseeker.
Oh, you
Just
got
got
it. Alright, you're tapping 16.
16 where
Excuse
X,
me?
16 where X is 14.
Okay.
I'm going to play Biomass Mutation. All of my creatures are going to have base power 14/14 until the end of turn.
You will take 3.
Wow, did you just shrink your body of knowledges?
I did not.
Okay. I wasn't sure if they were actually bigger. Okay, so they're all 14/14s, you say?
They're all 14/14s.
Cool.
We're going to tap 5. We're going to play Overwhelming Stampede.
No! They'll get trampled and plus.
Response.
In response,
I'm going to tap my command tower and my Spine Rock Knoll and cast Rakdos Charm. Making every creature deals 1 damage to its controller.
thank you, Micah. This is making it a little bit easier. So everything is going to get plus 14 plus 4, or yeah, plus 14 plus 14 on my board.
It's the biggest creature. Yeah.
So everything is 28/28. Steven, I will swing a 28/28 at you.
Okay.
And they'll have trample too.
They all have
They all
trample.
have trample because overwhelming.
Micah, I will swing 2 28/28s at you.
Mm-hmm.
And Ethan, I'll swing the last 2 at you.
Okay. Move to blocks.
Mm-hmm.
I will block 1 with Winter.
Okay. Which one do you want to block?
I will block 1 with Noxious Gearhulk. I'll block Zimone with Winter. And the Eric Smithies with Noxious Gearhulk. Do you have blocks?
I think I still died, but I'll do the things.
You have
I still-
5 toughness.
Yeah. I still die, so I declare it a block. And I'm getting hit by like 56.
Mm-hmm.
I'll declare my blocks.
Alright, how much are you blocking with?
It's 5 toughness for
I need power.
5, 6 power.
It's the body of knowledge.
Alright, cool. So I'll get to draw 6
Yeah.
cards before you die.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not blocking anything. And
Well, you swung these 2 at me, right?
Yes, I
So
swung
I'm
these
just gonna
2.
block this one instead.
Okay, that's fine.
That way you don't draw the cards.
Once blocks are declared before damage,
Mhm.
I like to tap 2 and cast Inscription of Abundance with 1 mode. Target creature I control fights a target creature I don't control. I will have my Winter fight the thing I'm not blocking.
Okay, that's fine. So both of these will die. Both of you will die.
Yep.
I blocked 4 and I blocked 4. So they were 28/28s.
Yes.
I'll take 48. Noxious Gearhulk's exiled. Winter returns to the command zone. There. I will go to 4 also, Jessie.
I'm going to tap the Scroll of Fate in my main phase 2, and I'll put another face down creature onto the battlefield.
Okay.
And that is it. I'll pass.
All right.
I'm pretty sure you got it here.
I don't know what you have face down is the scary
I'm tapped out. And you have flyers.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me go ahead and untap and go through. Tell me how many cards do you have in hand, Jessie?
7 cards in hand.
The secret word is ominous. Use the word ominous for your chance at the Nightmare Bunch. Okay, 14, I got you. Alright. Let's just try to do it here. We'll move to combatives. And I will attack. I'll send my 3 demons your way.
Yep. No blockers, unfortunately. You got it.
Okay, I didn't know. I was like, let's test it out.
That was a good game. That was a really good game.